Hi Aquarius, this is your February reading for 2018. It's birthday month for a lot of you Aquarius, so this is your time to shine. You were the second most viewed video that I did last month, so thank you very much. And so you're second in the queue, just past Leo. And there seemed to be a bit of overlap or relationship between Leo and Aquarius last month, so we'll see if it comes up again. The full moon taking place on the 31st of January, which is still this month, but it'll lead into February, is in Leo, which is your partnership sector of love and greater commitments, marriage, that type of thing. So the eclipse full moon will be all about wrapping up the past. So it'll be a breath of fresh air in your life, Aquarius, in terms of romance if you've suffered in it. Similarly, if you've been in a relationship, it may be time to move on to the next level, maybe time to move on, period. But we'll see what else we've got up here for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, February 2018. First card is the Hermit. As you can see, solitary, withdrawn, contemplation, looking inward. It's not a negative card. A lot of people think it is, and nobody likes the Hermit really, but it is a great card for being more introspective, as the sun is going to be moving through your first house. It currently is, and it will be for most of February leading up until the 20th. It's going to be a time where it's all about you, and if you don't want to go to that party because your energy's low or you just want some me time, that's fine, that's you. Six of Pentacles, charity. So I feel like some of you have been giving so much, this energy between the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles. You've been giving so much that you're a bit exhausted and you feel like you've overdone it in terms of helping out others, maybe helping out friends, maybe giving too much in a relationship, maybe traveling. The Knight of Wands is sometimes the traveling card. It can be moving house, it can be relocating, it can be a fire sign. Three of Cups, partying. Some of you may just have overdone it at Christmas in the festive season. You may have been reconnecting with old friends, partying, and you're a bit worn out and you just want to take some time to yourself, even though it is birthday season. Crowning the reading, we have the Hierophant. So commitment is on the cards. Aquarius, your immediate future for February is your own card of the Star, which is beautiful energy. Knight of Swords, again, your energy. Air energy. Seven of Wands. Defense in the family, home, and interpersonal relationships. Feeling challenged. Ten of Swords in your fears. And in the outcome, Queen of Wands. So Leo and Aries and Sagittarius, the fire signs, are appearing yet again, Aquarius. Five of Pentacles. So again, and I think the Five of Pentacles may have come up for you last month. Don't quote me. It's quite a minor card, but it's that feeling of coldness. So someone in your life that's blowing a breeze, or you're blowing a breeze to them, shutting out. There's a great fear with the Ten of Swords of hurt. But I'm going to move the camera so that you can see. Okay. So Aquarius, I love doing readings where we get this Star card. It is your card after all. It is your Aquarian nature, your humanitarian streak, your hopefulness, your philosophical thinking. I was going to say philosophy and then I said philosophical. It's feeling connected with your inner elements. So I'm sensing that this Hermit has just been a temporary blip, maybe a few days where you felt particularly isolated, you felt a little bit worn out. Some of you may have been unwell in the past month or so, and some of you may have been partying to escape a situation, and I feel like some of you have been overdoing it in the party scene and friends socializing in order to get to grips with a loneliness, because there's a loneliness there, Aquarius, in your past. It may have been someone that came in and out of your life quite quickly, left you doubting yourself, making you feel a little bit more insecure about whether you're going to find that relationship that you're looking for. This is a very it's a very interesting reading for singles. For those in a relationship, I can see it progressing to a different stage, a new stage, a more committed stage. And for those that are single, I feel like you're going to get that spark back, that hope, that renewal of energy. And I feel very strongly that this ties in with the Aquarius new moon on the 15th of February, a day after Valentine's Day. So you're going to have this complete recharge in what you want from your personal relationships and what you feel in yourself, in your relationship with yourself, your inner sense of security. And there may be some defensiveness between friends. Maybe once you get that spark back, you may come up with insecurity from other people, or those that are wondering what's going on, what are you doing, how did you go from hermit to star? Because they're very different energies, and you're going to make that transition this month, Aquarius. It is birthday season, so your own card coming up is very typical of birthday season. Let's see what else we've got for Aquarius. Aquarius, February 2018. Aquarius, February 2018. Aquarius, February 2018. Aquarius, February 2018. Boom, boom. This is definitely a winner. Five of Swords. Yep, that hermit energy was taking a break from arguments. There's been someone in your life that you're disagreeing with, or that you feel like you have to defend yourself with, you have to stick up to. There may be just someone that you playful competition with that has actually drained you a little bit, and you're taking some time out to reflect, because the energy crossing you is the sun. And when the sun crosses you, it's that you're burnt out. It's that you don't feel like you feel like you're in the opposite of sun is shadow. Well, the opposite of sun is the moon, but the opposite of the light that burns from the sun is the shadow. I feel like you felt in someone else's shadow. It could be a Leo person with the sun energy here. It could be a Virgo person, but you've had this this being in the background, feeling like you felt in the background with someone, like you've not felt public with them, or when you've been with them, you feel like you disappear a little bit. Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands are so similar, aren't they? The two men and the horses, except for one of them you can see the face and the other one you can't. Some of you may have had the opportunity to travel. Some of you have had good luck in competitions. If some of you haven't had good luck in competitions, you might want to try, because there's a good bit of luck here. Some of you may have been involved with a fire sign. The fire signs are coming up very strongly in this, but there's definitely been a playful banter. But I feel like there's been some arguments with either friends or partners or family. Yep, King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. There's definitely a commitment for somebody, possibly with an earth sign. It can just be someone who is very into money and business, a business owner, someone who's very financially orientated, may work in a bank, maybe a farmer. Can sometimes be men of the earth. Pentacles is earth. Taurus, Virgo, and a Capricorn. Very strong Taurus energy with the Hierophant here, Aquarius. The Death card with the star. Okay, so don't fear that. Don't fear that. It's a complete emotional rebirth. It's a spiritual rebirth. It's all stars burn out eventually, but the sky is continuously lit. So while you may be in one period, you may have gone through a period of feeling a little bit dull. Stars have to die to be brighter. They have to die to be their brightest. So when a star goes out, it usually does that big flash, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You've been dull for so long. You've been feeling not personally dull. I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel like there's been an energy where you've not felt your brightest and your sparkiest. Something's held you back, and you're having that boom moment where you just explode into the atmosphere and everyone can't help but notice. 10 of Wands, yep. Feeling overburdened. King of Cups, some of you may have been arguing, or yeah, there's a water sign energy here, and the moon. So Pisces may be relevant for some of you, but this full moon on the 31st, coming up to the new moon on the 15th, they're going to be so powerful. Now, lunar eclipses, which is the 31st, are massive. They're big impacts, big things happen. You and Leo are the most affected by this, and I feel like you may be actually sharing an experience with a Leo person. Maybe it's a close Leo friend, maybe it's a Leo lover, maybe it's a Leo family member, but there's a close relationship where you go through something. And funny, I think Aquarius may have come up in Leo as well. So there's again that overlap, but there's also an earth sign. There's that Taurus energy. There's a Scorpio energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you may be meeting a Scorpio. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. And some of you may be cross-watching for Scorpio or a Pisces person. This moon in the Queen of Wands means for some of you, with the Three of Cups, some of you may be taking the dating scene by storm, really enjoying dating multiple people. Some of you may be dating someone who is dating multiple people, and then suddenly they're not and they just want to be with you. I feel like I can see that happening for a lot of you this month. And it's because you've got your spark back. Because when you get that Aquarian zest, those Uranian zips, your Uranus ruler is so quirky and so unique that whenever you reveal your quirkiness and uniqueness, people can't help but find you endearing and lovable and different. And, everyone wants someone that's different, really. You may be dealing with a Taurus person who's actually quite traditional, and it's an opposites attract. You may want that security that you've not had in a while by dating people that are quick victories, or see you as a quick victory. You may be not into relationships where you're in competition with each other anymore, and you may be finding out that you want someone more secure. Some of you may be going for the uneasy option, the option that's a bit more exciting, but you don't quite know where you stand. You have intuitive inklings that this person's not quite right, but you may be trying it anyway because it's exciting. But your fear is definitely emotional betrayal. So it's romantic betrayal, and I feel very much it's a fear of someone coming in and out very quickly. Aquarians, for a lot of astrologers, they say that they're detached and unemotional and need their independence, crave their independence, which can be true for some Aquarians, but for most, you're still a water bearer, even though you're an air sign, and you're a fixed sign. So whenever you fall for someone, you like to keep it going. And to many people, that may come as a bit of a shock because you seem so free-spirited. They maybe think you're not into a commitment, but there's definitely a couple of people with their eye on you. And I really feel like this Taurus is very set on you, or this earth sign. Let's see what else we've got here for Aquarius for February 2018. February 2018. February 2000. Ooh, the devil. Obsessive tendencies. Somebody, not for everyone, but somebody may have had a drinking issue, drug issue. Someone in your life may have had a drinking issue or a drug issue. It's just popped up there to acknowledge that. It popped up again. Oh, that's very, he wants to be seen. So this devil energy, obsession, controlling. It's a warning not to control other people. I can't believe that popped up twice. It's a warning not to control other people. It's a warning not to dominate other people. Don't let other people control and dominate you. Find that healthy relationship. Let's see what else we've got here. And if the devil pops up again, we may run for the hills. Because I am a Scorpio, and even the devil energy intimidates me sometimes. Three of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, sadly, in your past, I feel like someone really did you over, really let you down, possibly lied to you, mistreated you, and it's had a lasting impact on you and your decision making. What I would advise in situations like that, where it's a negative experience that is impacting your decision, meditate, take a few minutes to clear your mind, and it brings you back into focus so that your decisions aren't based on what's happened in the past, because the only sure way to get the past to repeat itself is to make decisions based on it. You can always start afresh. You can learn lessons, of course, but that's not approaching things through fear. It's approaching things through knowledge. You need to know the difference. Temperance. Sagittarius energy is definitely here. Earth sign energy is definitely here. 7 of Cups. Yeah, that's your options. That's your temptations. That's having more than one person that's interested in you and you're not sure who to go for. There's that Scorpio energy, that fire sign energy, that earth energy. It could be a fellow Aquarius, but air isn't coming up quite as much just yet. Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So yeah, definitely a Taurus person's going to be in your life somewhere this February, Aquarius. But this 7 of Swords, as I said, know the difference between acting on fear of the past repeating itself and knowledge. So you can act on knowledge, knowing what's best for you, how you approach things, but acting by fear of something happening almost, I don't know if you ever find this, but it sometimes brings it on or it makes it happen. Self-sabotage in relationships, self-sabotage in friendships, because I feel friendships are quite impacted this month for you, Aquarius. I feel like they do show up. Be good to your friends, nurture your friends. Try to balance your work life and your romantic life. I feel like you're going to get a lot of options this month. It's going to be a lot of socializing once you come out of your hermit mode. There's going to be financial opportunities. There's going to be emotional moments where you're not quite sure if you should follow your intuition or not. I suggest you do, particularly regarding a fire sign person. And Aquarius, if there's also a bickering sense with water sign people that may happen. I'm feeling like maybe a Cancer, and you may be feeling, daggers at dawn with this person. There could be conflict there. There could be someone you're really arguing with that's pushing your buttons. I also get that competition feeling. But I feel like there's actually going to be a lot of love this month, Aquarius, in terms of romantic prospects that are actually going to go somewhere. People that you can trust. There's people, in every day of life, there's people you can trust and people you're better off not trusting. But if you shift your perspective to the ones that you can be sure of, you have a better life experience. I feel like the ones that you can't trust are more in your past, but in terms of listening to your intuition, that's a strong guidance for you this month. That if something feels off, it probably is. Also, regarding this fire sign person, they seem to be offering a new start for some of you. It could be a job. I feel like you may be getting a job offer from a fire sign. Let's see what further messages we have here. And some of you definitely have the option to travel overseas, and it may be for work. You may also be dealing with a long distance relationship that's failing because it is long distance. And you're afraid it's not going to work out in the end. In which case, that situation, if there's a long distance relationship that you're not sure if it's going to work out, is still very much up in the air. So I suggest meditating on that and holding tight and trying to make it work whilst you can, because there's no definitive end for that. Sometimes in tarot readings we don't have a definitive end because things are going to go on a little bit longer. And I do see, with the Death card and the Star, I feel like that's more a transformation of self than a complete ending of a relationship per se. But you're certainly going to have suitors this month, Aquarius. Sun is in your sign, and the new moon is also in your sign. So it's your zodiac new year. Let's see. Aquarius, guidance for Feb. Oh. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Beautiful. So as I said before, Aquarius, meditate, just let things be. Don't try and control things. I feel like that was what the Devil card meant. Don't try and control outcomes. Don't try and control people. Let it be and accept and trust that it's going to happen for your greater good, that the universe is going to make it work for you, that what is for you won't pass you. And I feel like once you release that tension within of trying to make things work, things will actually start to unfold in ways that you can't imagine. It's releasing that resistance to things. You're going to have options. And you're going to have this spark moment, as I said, when the star is just about to go out and it shines the brightest. It's when you become a new star and you feel this new start within you where you can truly be yourself, but be content with being yourself. Embrace the qualities you have, that maybe the flaws that you have you're not as fond of, the things that you know you have and no one else has. Aquarius is a truly unique sign. I know very few Aquarius people. My moon is in Aquarius, and I know a couple of lunar Aquarians, and a few Aquarius. The few Aquarians that I've known in my life and been friends with are truly amazing people. They're just so quirky, they're off the wall, but they have this way of reaching out to people and treating people that is so kind and humanitarian that it can't help but be appealing. And they're open-minded to things. You're going to have that open-minded attitude this month where you just let people come to you, you let things happen to you, and you just go with it, rather than trying to control outcomes and get that sticky stigma where you're just nothing's happening, nothing's moving. That's not going to be happening this month. Things are going to be moving. There's no hanged man. There's no sludgy energy. It's all refreshing. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Aquarius. I look forward to seeing you in March. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again. Bye.